Hi guys, this is Reddy from Wealthy Options. Welcome to 33rd episode of 0DT Pulse. Today was a Nifty expiry. Today Nifty went absolutely wild, volatile, and it was pure volatile. Pure roller coaster ride. As you can see, you can from the chart itself, you can figure out, how volatile it was. So Nifty opened with, surprising gap up of almost like a 40 point, but from the very first candle, it kept falling. It fell by almost like a 165 points, but then it shot up again by 185 points, and again it fell by 100 points. So if you look at overall swing, it was a swing of almost like a 430 points, where the straddle premium at morning was almost like 85-86 rupees. For 85-86 rupees premium at opening, the swing of 430 points in Nifty was way too much. And moreover that, you can see that there were a couple of spikes. Here there was a straddle spike by almost like a 30%, and here again by 25%. So the swing was too high, and there were multiple spikes, and so that made a day was very difficult. So to save my positions from all these things, obviously I left my systems, all my existing strategies run as it is, but when I had when Nifty reached almost here, you can imagine the strategies which entered when all the different calls and puts and all. So I had only the calls. To save a lot of calls, I did deploy some like a call debit spreads, like selling buying a 250 call and selling a 300 call. That saved to an extent, very minor extent, I would say. Probably 0.1% or that's sort of thing it saved. But there were too many U-turns and kind of in a reverse V shapes. So finally it couldn't save whole thing. So given it was a tough day, I ended with a total loss of 1.3 lakhs. All these three accounts put together, it's a 1.3 lakhs loss, which works out like I think a 1.3%. Let me show you that. So which works out like a 0.3% loss on my overall capital. So that's how the day went, and month is still in a profit of 2.12%, and we still have two more expiries to go. Let's see how this is going to end. And so this is how the MTM moved. So at one point I was in a profit of 0.3%. It came all the way into minus 0.5, and then finally ended with minus 0.3% loss. So that's it for the day. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss my videos. And with that, I'll see you in my next episode. Take care. Bye.